We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Buffalo Bills. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go. Tight end right. Everyone's got 4.
Wentz now on first down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Trent Murphy in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps. He cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Crash! Oh, good night, baby. Woohoo! Get out of here, man! Get out of here! Let's go! Let's go! All day, baby! All day! Hey, got tight left. Tight ends left. Hey, we got 4. We got 4.
Ron. Gold.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. Caught right side, Tate. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Black, come on.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth is...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, 31 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Number 18 on the return.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tight end right.
No. Check. Patriot. Gun.
25. Check 25.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And brought down before reaching the 45-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Hey, check Mike 47.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Allen throwing on second down. Dancing to his left. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Throwing is Allen on third. Flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you wait.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. In for the score. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Allen now on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Allen looks to throw on second down, eluding the pressure right. He finds McCoy, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
So the shotgun snap to Allen, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's when the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Throwing now is Allen. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They were held out last time. Here now is 3rd and goal from the 1.
Move. Odd, five down.
Leopard! Leopard! Gun! 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 Gun!
Motion!
To the air, Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Nice pick.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And following the pick-6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen,
Back
let's just take care of the
Here we
football
go.
a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive,
Gun,
and they'll probably
gun,
help him a little
gun,
bit with maybe
gun.
some really high percentage throws early to let him get
Detroit,
settled back in.
Detroit.
They told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Watch it
The
now,
drive
Barney,
starting with
Barney.
a first down, 11
Gun,
yards on that
gun.
pickup.
Gun! Gun!
Check Mike 27. Check.
Gun! 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 Gun!
On first down, Allen throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll try again from the 36 on
Gun!
2nd and 10.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Gun! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And here's Allen on 3rd down. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
It's your time, baby. We did our part. Woohoo! Interception! Woohoo!
Hey, Ford Tokyo!
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ah, that's it, baby. That's it. That's it. 65, 65, 65.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Gun! 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 Gun!
So after the INT, it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's McCoy. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Detroit!
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change
All right, now
situation.
look
We
at
used to
56.
practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Robert Foster, 41 yards. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside.
Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Detroit! Detroit!
3 down.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Gun! 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 Gun!
That's right, baby.
Detroit! 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 Gun! 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 Gun!
Allen throwing on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Man open right side. It's the tight end Clay. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Gun! 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 Gun!
On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep.
I got him.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. So 1:51 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Liz! 82! 82!
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Flush to his right. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know you can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Yeah.
So after the run by Jay Ajayi, here's 1st and 10.
Shorty!
Right, right.
Shorty! Black, black.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards.
Hey, stash, stash.
On first down, Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Eagles coming up here on a third and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Hey, grade 15, grade 15.
Shotgun now for Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Hang in there,
The
hang in
Eagles
there
into
now.
the red zone for the first time. They have a first and 10 at the
81.
18. Into the red zone, Wentz. It's brought in left side by Tate. 10 more there and another first down.
Catch is made for first down.
On the ball.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, 4 down.
From the gun, it's Wentz. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and that'll bring up second down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal.
Double tight.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they start the second half with a carry by McCoy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
No chance.
Run, run.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Flushed out right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the 1st.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it.
He's got a man, complete, past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 72 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
I got 11. I got 11. I got 11.
They come out here in the eye. A carry here for the big tight end. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz punching it in from a yard away. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thompson. A good pickup there at 22. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch you now, Barney. Barney.
Hey, let's get that ball, Dylan.
Now they run the backup. It's Chris Ivory. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Leopard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They go play action here on 1st down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Gun. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun.
We want it. Come to my world.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
No, check. Patriot.
The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
Gun.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike.
Allen going to throw. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing
All right,
here
now,
is a modern version of
56.
workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They go with the keeper, and he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in, and the Bills have cut it to within a score. So it was second and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. Second down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Wentz 5-2.
On play action, it's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Great. Great. Hey, Stash.
Wentz now on 1st down.
Right here.
Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there.
On play action, Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert from 8 yards out, and the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills getting set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has...
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Mike Bennett in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Bills on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Hot!
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still
Leopard!
3rd and long.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Allen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
One final try here for Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first down, Allen. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Alert! Alert!
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Gun! 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 Gun!
Allen to throw once more. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.